So I'm going to be a coward right now. And I'm going to power up my scouts.
Go right now. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Wow. I'm not gonna say anything. Just the fact that they really went under the skirt.
Not completely.
Not completely, but like pretty considerably down there.
Yeah, but not completely. Ooh, is that foreshadowing?
I'm gonna take a guess he fell asleep.
No, Welkin's there being... Okay, at that point I'd be like, right. And this is where Welkin... Now this is where Welkin goes like,
For the only story I can come up off the top of my head is that, you know, right now, I'm gonna date this, I don't give a shit. It is, right now it is November. It is November 2016.
uh-huh. And
What did you play with when you were a kid? What was the stuff you played with when you were a child?
oh, where are they?
No, what did you play with?
I actually didn't play with a lot.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, because they never really bought me toys.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's the real kicker there. Like,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did this to you.
there's like one. Okay, so I'm gonna expose myself here. There is actually one toy that I've kept from even when I was a kid.
Oh, what is that?
It's a dolphin from SeaWorld, and I call him Fish.
You know, honestly, whatever. I still have a stuffed animal called Sealy. It's a scorpion. So adorable. Anyway, I don't care. I outed myself. Fuck it. But my only idea, the only reason I can come up with is, so the little girl is still a little girl, but it's 2016. I've seen like, it's not because I'm an old fuck right now, but like
an old fuck.
but I still, you know, I see some toys that look interesting, but like these toys now don't look fun at all.
They don't. They really don't. Like,
they look really dumb.
You know what really shocked me? Okay, so I was in the mall today, and I was coming back home from Pokestop farming, and I saw this lady, and she was carrying around this big toy. I was like, hey, that looks pretty familiar. Guess what it was?
What?
It's a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Megazord.
Oh, cool. Wait.
Do you see what I'm getting at here?
Is this the movie one you're thinking about?
No. This is like the original.
Okay, yeah, okay, what's the problem?
Do you know how old Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is?
Oh, that's where you're coming from. So there is no good toys these days.
Yeah, there are no good toys these days, to the point that this lady bought a Megazord from a Megazord from the 90s, or actually a little older than that. But
are you scary? You know, the scary thing? I think I know why, because you know how the movie's coming out, right?
Yep.
But they've never shown the Megazord. You know how the Megazord is formed, of course, right? They look very blocky. You know, you see the heads and everything.
The Tyrannosaurus!
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you actually. But everything, you know, all the, you know.
And everybody say Sabatutaya!
They have, it's very blocky because you see the cars connected together and everything.
Yeah.
So the new one looks like one being, like flowing one being, where it just looks like a bunch of wires, but with the lights, like, you know, like giant lights, headlights of like, not headlights, but like, you know, giant like spotlights of like each color of the Rangers, essentially. But it's like a humanoid body.
Right.
That's what it looks like. And I'm like, oh. And people are like, this is how childhoods are ruined, remakes. And I'm like,
yeah.
Personally, I don't see a problem with that, but honestly, I could see if, you know, for a child, like, it doesn't look so good. But like,
well, I don't like, like toys these days, they don't look cool. They just look like they're not. Okay, how do I put it? Like, what was a cool toy? Beyblades were a cool toy.
Battle Beat'em was a little bit.
Battle Beat'em was a little too gimmicky because you had to roll, and it had to roll onto a magnetic mat, and that's the problem number one. It needs two pieces.
You know what? I feel bad. I feel bad for North America and the rest of the world. So, on my travels to the Philippines, they have an anime. They actually have a. It's cool because they're in Japan, but Japan gave the Philippines has its own thing called AVX, a channel for anime.
Yes.
And when their anime they showed off was called Crush. Now think of Beyblade, but with motorized cars.
That sounds pretty fucking rad.
Like I'll show you. It looked like it like if you put your hand near it, these motors were really strong. Like just for two double A's, the stuff the stuff that you could put on. It's like imagining putting Beyblade and then like battle what's it called?
Beat 'em on.
No, not beat 'em on.
Battletoads. I don't know. Battle.
You remember the machines that you battle?
BattleBots?
BattleBots?
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine BattleBots.
The machines that you battle. Battle.
You know, like these engineers, they create robots and they fight them to the death.
Yeah.
So think of kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that really.
I was scared. I was
scared. I'm like waiting for that one headshot. I'm like, there's gotta be a headshot here because it looks like it's not gonna pull off anytime soon. But yeah, think of like battle robots and Beyblade if they were together. If they had a child.
That sounds so fucking cool.
And I think I know why they don't have them here because it's a safety hazard. Because like I brought one back from Philippines, and it's like it resembles a bull where like it has like the car has like horns on the top of its head, and in the front of it has this kind of like grindy gear kind of thing, like a snowboard kind of thing.
Yeah.
Snowboard kind of thing where it's like it had like a plastic like shit like saws kind of thing, and at the sides it had horn spikes, and those motors were really strong.
You know what?
I can imagine why they wouldn't bring it to North America, but like
I can. And then when you think about like the old Transformers that were fully made of metal,
oh yeah,
like look. They don't transform, like they transform perfectly, but if you whip that at somebody's gonna get hurt, and it's either that person's head or your hands.
You know, it's funny. It's funny. I remember you bring up metal toys. This is how safe we were back when we were kids. My family,
Everything did.
You know, like you're a boy and they buy you toys or everything, and you know what's the most classic toys to give to a boy? Toy cars.
Yeah.
So I got multiples of toy cars and stuff like that, and one in particular I got were a set of toy planes. But oh shit, this is over.
No, he's not gonna counterfire.
Okay. Specifically though, metal toy planes.
Oh yeah, I remember those. Yeah.
And more specifically, we're not talking like airline ones. We're talking jets.
Yeah.
With the turbines and the sharp-nosed tons. Yeah,
my cousin had those.
I had those when I was 3. I remember when I was like, when you're a kid, you put things in your mouth. Yeah, I put toy metal jets in my mouth.
I swallowed a penny once.
You shit that out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw it in the toilet. I was like, "Woo!"
Okay. I hope it's not clogging you right now. But
well, if that was the case, that would be the longest lasting penny in circulation.
Wow. But yeah, like that was the thing. It's just like we had no safety guidelines. Even though you remember that show Popular Mechanics for Kids?
Yeah.
You remember that there's a job they showed. Wow.
One hit.
Oh,
nice.
You remember there's a segment where they showed off like the Toy Safety Commission kind of thing?
Oh, there was?
Yeah, they showed up like, oh, this is how we test our toys. Where like they break it.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
And I'm like, how? Maybe back then, but like our time that like
that didn't fly back then.
They didn't fly back then. They didn't give two shits.
Toys, they won't hurt anybody.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and this is like. I think Popular Mechanics for Kids was about 1998.
It was definitely mid 90s for sure.
Mid 90s, exactly.
Yeah, it was definitely popular when Video and Arcade Top 10 was around still.
Like I know they're right around the age. I know it's right around the area of where we had a we were very nonchalant with our safety, because I remember one of them was just like Charlie, I think his name was, the older guy.
I don't remember. It's
Anyway,
been a while.
So you got like 2 kids and then an older adult, whatever. Let's just call him Charlie. Charlie, one of his segments is like, oh, I love hot air balloons, but do you know how hot air balloons work? And then he'd show you, and he's like, and today I'm gonna show you how to make a hot air balloon.
Oh, wait, yeah, Charlie was his name. The older, more crazier scientific guy.
Exactly. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna show you how to make a hot air balloon. I'm like, we deal with actual fire and candles. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, for us being as kids, we're gonna fuck someone over if we tried this shit.
Yeah, we could.
And or if you let that fly nowadays, oh, you're so lucky. If you let that shit fly nowadays, one, as a safety thing, they would never let you do that.
No, they
and
wouldn't.
2, they would never let you do it either, because it is an environmental problem as well. Because we had next to no environmental,
awareness.
awareness back then. Not as now. Like,
Well, I mean, okay, I know there was one lesson or one thing from Charlie about popular mechanics for kids that was relatively, that was about environmental awareness, a little about it, and there was a fact where
you think you can hit it?
the head. Well, Vulcan's gonna give me support fire.
Yeah, but who knows if you can hit it after? Oh, okay, whatever. Anyway,
I was like, fuck it.
but yeah, there was some care for no safety.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Oh yeah, about environmental awareness. Yeah, Charlie did. He did do this one thing where it's like, where he was saying that, oh, you could use corn oil for instead of gasoline for your cars. You don't really want to. I mean, and then he said, oh, would you smell that? It smells like French fries. I'm like, yeah, that's my kind of thing. Oh man. Because I was big on French fries.
Okay. Anyway, going back to Toy Story 4, because we went really far.
Yeah, we did.
So the only premise I can imagine that they're coming up with for Toy Story 4 is that, like, it's 2016 and it's a little girl having these toys still. You don't have any AP left if you're trying to move around. Oh.
I'm just trying to get a better shot than this one. See, here's the thing. I could get an A right now if I kill these 2 tanks. Right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I can get a C if I have to take them out the normal way. Because I have no engineer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I hit the body. That's okay.
So my only premise that I can come up with is that the little girl gets not discouraged, she gets bored with Woody and all them, because it's 2016 and everybody has a smartphone and they're just playing Angry Birds or like Bejeweled or what is it called?
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck. No, playing all those mobile games and stuff like that. The audience of toys and games is slowly disappearing because now we have smartphones where everybody's like on their smartphone playing games, watching videos, listening to music, and like children, like, I've seen these toys and it's like Barbie will always be Barbie, like, but like realistically, like even Barbie.
Wait, did Barbie leave Ken already?
Honestly, like that could be asexual and and that would make more sense to why how many years that Ken's had to deal with abuse of not getting that poontang.
Because it doesn't exist.
Honestly, like that guy is just like, if you want to see Friendzone, look up Ken. You want to see
been
Master?
in that for 50 years.
You want to see Friendzone? Go look up Ken. Jeez, that guy gets nothing, and he's been there for 50 years. I don't know if that's the case or desperation.
Actually, I don't know if he's been there for 50 years. I know he's been there for 20.
Yeah, like, goddamn, like, you think, like, you know what? I don't know if you've ever heard of many fish in the sea, but I think you should be alerted by this already. Because most people stay with them only for about like 5 years, and they start wondering like maybe I should move on before I get old and not look good in front of other people.
By the way, people,
I'm not wrong, am I?
No. Okay, we're gonna be here for a long while.
Anyway, that's my premise for Toy Story 4. Where like it would be a battle for the attention of the little girl, because the little girl being share new toys or smartphones and tablets.
You know what? That would be. I like that you picked up on the idea that it would be based around apps and smartphones, because that definitely is the thing. Because I don't see kids playing with toys anymore.
Yeah.
Actually, hell, I don't even. Is that a mine? Oh no.
No.
I don't see kids playing on. I don't see kids biking. I don't like. I mean, it's better for me because I can bike as fast as I want. But but I mean, like it's disheartening to see that they don't. They're not going outside or they're not there playing with like physical things. They're playing with something digital. Fine, I get it. But I mean, they're not out there playing on their bike. Riding their bikes.
And that's what annoyed me. People like shit on Pokemon Go, but at the same time, like
Pokemon Go is making people go.
I know. I remember that. Like when the Canada release came out finally, and I remember I saw a Dratini out in my backyard, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go catch it. So but it was too far out of my range from my backyard, so I actually had to go on into the park.
Yeah.
And then I go to the park. I see 3 other people walking around that same area. And I asked him, like, Dratini? Fuck yeah. I'm like, yeah, okay. And then, people are outside playing stuff. And it was like, I didn't get as much fun out of it because when did that release? When did the Canada release come out? I think it was like,
okay.
July?
I have it on, it is July. It was July 19th.
July, but July was the only answer I needed.
I only know because
July, oh my god, I was dying. It was so hot. I'm like, I remember I walked out and I'm like, I already finished up all my water from my Camelback, which is like 3.5 liters. So
wow.
I finished 3.5 liters of water, and I'm like dying still in the sun. I'm like, but like, yeah, like that's how much fun I had with it, and but now Pokemon Go died, and everyone's like, oh, it's a shitty game because they didn't make it properly. But I still play it.
You know what? Okay, I have something to say about that.
Hey, I played 2, you know that.
No, I know. Well, okay, do you say it's a shitty game?
No.
Okay, then you will be on my side.
Exactly. I'm just saying it coming from like,
No, I know. I just get very livid when people say that because...
No, I know. But yeah, keep going. See you around.
No, okay.
I'm on.
Okay, look. Okay, if you've never played a Pokemon game, then you will not understand Pokemon Go.
Of course you won't.
And that is it, because like if you really think about it, Pokemon Go is about the closest we can get to getting bug nets and fishing poles and hunting rifles and going out and getting animals. Like you could do that if you wanted to, but no, you decide to stick to a smartphone. So guess what? You're stuck to playing on a smartphone. So, okay, here, you do this. This is gonna be easy.
No,
I'm gonna go on a rant while
just rant. I don't really give a shit. It doesn't matter. Like this is good stuff anyway. Who cares?
Okay,
just
please hit. Yes.
But yeah, keep going. Like just like it. But yeah, like he's like.
Okay, if you play any Pokemon game, guess what? How do you find a rare Pokemon? You fucking walk. You fucking bike. You fucking surf the shit out of that water. Even like you go into a random factory and you go ask people if you saw an exploding motherfucking ball. That is what you do in Pokemon. Don't fucking tell me that you want to go out to a factory and look at a fucking bomb. Please don't tell me you want to do that. Now, here's the other thing. If you want to go and find a rare Pokemon, yeah, you do have to walk. But if you consider the amount of time that it takes to complete the game of Pokemon, it's usually about 25 hours. Which means that this 10-year-old kid is walking and talking and battling trainers nonstop without food or water and just living on pure friendship to walk around an entire province, probably the size of maybe half of Texas, and getting 8 badges. and and he does all of that in 25 hours. If you want to put that into perspective, that means we would have to run all over Texas in 25 fucking hours. So you tell me, kids, can you do that? Motherfucking no. And there's more. There's a lot more that I have to say. Okay, so we're gonna be here for a while, kids.
That's okay. Keep going. It doesn't matter.
So, that being said, it takes about 25-ish hours to beat a Pokemon game. Unless you're a speedrunner, it may take about 2 seconds. How long does it take to complete the game of life? Oh, I don't know, 25 years, 16 years, 82 years. It really depends on how dumb you play it. So, if it takes 25 hours for a digital person to go around the size of 2 states of the United States to get 8 gym badges without food, water, and friendship, and just living on just pure determination, and that's for 1 year of this kid's life. He doesn't even have a birthday. In 25 hours, he does not have a birthday, and his mom gives him $350 equivalent in money. And you have to go and beat up other people just to get money. Like, okay, now it's 25 hours in that kid's 1 year of life. Now, how long do we live? We live, 82 years. Well, actually, I think on average the human lifespan. Oh shit!
Wow. Well, anyway,
I think on average the average lifespan of humans is about 65 now, which is I think it's a little less. I think it's 55.
No. You're thinking 55, 40 and up. You're thinking World War II at the very least.
I'm just thinking average lifespan.
No, yeah. We've gotten to 60.
No, I understand that, but like I'm just the average. Now, if you think about it, can you, as a person, walk through 2 states in 25 hours? And the answer is no.
If you want full sprint, you save all 25 hours, maybe.
Oh yeah, that's right. You make your guy sprint and bike all over the fucking place until you get fly. And guess what? Even then, when you don't need to use fly, you still need to use that motherfucking bike, that motherfucking Tauros, or your motherfucking legs to walk all over that grass and find that fucking rare Pokemon that you've been searching for 3 fucking hours to do. So, if you can continuously sprint for a good 10 minutes, then okay, I am wrong. I'm totally wrong. And if you can continuously sprint for a good 10 minutes and catch Pokemon, then yes, I'm totally wrong. You have my apologies. But here's the catch. You can't sprint for 10 minutes and catch Pokemon at the same time. And if you wanted to move to another region, you literally need to move to another part of the region. And that's what Pokemon Go is emulating. If you need to go get new Pokemon, you move. Like, it's okay, like you go to Route 1. Do you expect all your Pokemon to be found in Route 1? I certainly as hell don't. Like, I expect to see beginner Pokemon. That's all I expect to see. But everybody wants, like, all the Pokemon in the world. So that's why, like, I mean, I've only gone as far as, like, Toronto. Like, that's as far as I'll go. Because it's a little it's a little too expensive to go just by transit. And I don't have a car.
I'll tell you right now.
And it's not really worth it to go drive a car for Pokemon.
Go and hit.
Oh, wait, hold on. Is it just... okay, well, here's the nothing. Yes! Yay. Look at my C rank.
It's, like, yeah, don't play that in the countryside, like Muskoka or something like that, because...
Yeah, I hear the countryside's not that great.
Like, it's best for cities, because
oh, it's a D rank.
You're way off.
Yeah, well, it's only because I missed the first 2 times.
But yeah, like, it's just like, I tried North Bay. God damn, there's nothing there. I'm like, I gotta, I'm waiting for a gym or something.
Oh, but there might be actually, with the Thanksgiving event, there might be Zubat, Dittos.
Yeah.
I mean, and if you're in the countryside, since there's like Zubats and Pidgeys and Rattatas, like, any of them could be a Ditto. But I know they don't, I hear they don't spawn very often.
But like, yeah, they're just like, cities is the best for that game. But yeah, like, yeah, we're running into the running into the age where it's just like it's, you know, apps and toys and stuff. It's no longer, I mean, not toys, just like, you know, remote control stuff. That's like, remote control is like the only thing closest I can imagine to toys.
Yeah, but who's buying the remote control stuff? Adults.
Yeah, but like, yeah, that's the only premise I could come up with for Toy Story 4, because honestly, 3 was a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, but I mean, it made it work.
But it executed brilliantly. So I have doubts about 4. So I'm like,
and then we go and watch Toy Story 4, and we're like, well, fuck us. They did it.
And they go like 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm like, well, I shouldn't have said that.
Well, okay. Toy Story 4.
You know, I just realized. Tim Allen. Yeah, Tim Allen is Woody. So maybe it could be Tim Allen bursts into this picture. I need another movie. I need some money.
Don't forget his trademark. Oh man.
Oh god.
You younger kids won't know.
I've yet to still do. One of my life things to do back when I was a kid was be the neighbor, because
peek over your neighbor's fence.
Yeah, because I had those fences too. I had the actual wooden fence, not my metal, not my wire metal fence now. But like when I was a kid, I had like that wooden fence where you you'd have to peek over and you're like looking over, like, hi, what's up? Like it was that kind of fence. You had to look. It was tall enough that you could look over. Yeah, well, that was one of the things I wanted to do, but now I can't anymore because I don't live in that. I don't have that kind of fence. You know, that's one of the big things back from home improvement.
Yeah. Oh man. Wait, did I finish my Pokemon Go rant?
No, you didn't.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, back onto. Yeah, I hope Toy Story 4 is going to be good. Because if Toy Story 3 was that well executed, I am certainly interested in Toy Story 4. But I still need to watch Toy Story 3. Now the thing about Pokemon Go, yeah, like please people, just move. If you wanted a Pokemon game in real life, here it is. Like, get over it. You wanted Pokemon, go walk for it. That's it.
Like, okay, here's
I do understand that there are certain speed limitations, and that is for the safety of the player. And they implore, Niantic would definitely implores the players to play safe, not while driving, unlike some of those live streamers.
Okay, here's something that you remember Pokevision?
Yeah.
So Pokevision, one of their right before they left, they put a comment about.
Okay. Here's the thing I want to say about Pokevision.
Okay, go.